Okay, this is going to be a video on how to get calcium or whatever it is when you park in parking garages and they drip on your car and you let them sit for too long. You get that calcium buildup and it's like a real scaly kind of crap on there, and you start panicking like, oh shit, what am I going to do to get that off? Well, I did a few spots just to make sure what I was showing you wasn't blowing smoke up your ass or anything, because I had one that started up here, ran all the way down the side, and I mean it was stained all down through here on the paint and the decal and everything. So I had another one. This was the worst one I had, and it was back here, hit here, ran all the way down, got on top of this, ran over it, went all the way down to the bottom, all through here, and it was probably about an inch thick, so it was real, and you couldn't just wash it off. So what I used is I looked in my cupboard and I had this Windex, and it was about, I don't know, maybe 2.5 inches still full, and it has vinegar in it. So I went and added about an inch worth of vinegar to it, just distilled white vinegar, and probably maybe a 1/2 inch of lemon juice, and just mixed it up. And then you need one of these things that's bug and tar. It's safe for your car, but make sure you spray it down with that so it's not dry when you're putting it on your car, and then just a regular towel to wipe off. It worked really well. I don't know how well you can see this in the light, but if I just spray it on, I mean it's down in that groove, but I'll get that at another time once I raise the hood. And then on here, I've already got it sprayed, but I'll spray it again just so it's wet. Then you just let it sit for a minute, and like I said, the back one was real thick. I mean it was horrible. This is peanuts compared to what it was. And then you'll just use this, making sure it's wet, and then you just do little light kind of rotations. I'm not a videographer, so excuse the shitty. I'm just trying to give you an idea, so when people see it, they don't panic and think that their paint's ruined and try scraping it off and all that. This works really well. And this ain't like on your TV where you see a bathtub and they spray it down with brown dirt and then use some cleaner and say, oh look, your toilet's brand new or your bathtub's brand new, look at that, cleaned everything off. Yeah, whatever. So it's still kind of wet, so then I'll just wipe across it. When you're wiping it, try not to go in big swirls and stuff like that, just so you don't, put scratches. Just try and go back and forth when you're wiping it down. And as you'll see, it's gone. And like I say, that was just, it wasn't a real bad spot, but it was the calcium lime, whatever the hell, from in a parking garage, and you park there and it leaks on there and it just dries up, gets real thick and nasty. So hopefully this helps. Like I say, just got that. You can probably use just regular 1/3 water, 1/3 vinegar, and 1/3 lemon juice. You don't need a lot. Just spray it down. Make sure use one of them, because it's got them little holes in it to help grab onto what you're trying to clean off. But it looks a whole lot better. I was in panic mode thinking, oh boy. And on here it even took it off the decals, because I didn't think it would come off that, and it did. So hope this helps. Like I say, just be careful, let it sit for 30 seconds, a minute, depending how thick it is. Thicker it is, you might have to do it a couple times, but just be light about it and take your time, and it'll come right off. Have a good one.